Alright, hopefully you can see me. Sorry, this is the beginning of the video. So everyone, thank you so much for joining me again on my channel. My name is Holly. Today's video is just a walkthrough through a really cool antique shop that my husband and I went to in Adamstown, Pennsylvania. Adamstown in Lancaster County. So we actually had gone there. I need to preface this video. The reason I'm doing the intro here outside by this beautiful bush in our yard, because number one, it's gorgeous and I want to show it off. But number two, when I did the video the other day, I just kind of started filming and I didn't filming. Yeah, I didn't do an intro or an outro. I just filmed while I was there, and so I just want to kind of explain the video. It just kind of jumps right into us pulling in and walking through. Josh and I had been there a few days before, and we had just walked through for the fun of it for ourselves, and there were so many cool, neat, like unique items in this place. So I knew I wanted to come back and film, but the day we went originally, I didn't feel like filming. So we knew we wanted to go back. Plus, one of the vendors, they have like a front porch area, and one of the vendors had said free table on one of their big display tables. It was like a big wooden table with these like metal, it was really cool. So we're like, we have to come back with the truck and get this table. So we went back yesterday, or 2 days ago. Was today? Today's Wednesday. We went back Monday. And the sign wasn't on the table anymore, so it wasn't free. The lady who worked there, it said like she was gonna call the gentleman. I guess he changed his mind. So totally cool, totally fine. I've done that too. I've been known to change my mind on things, so that was totally okay. But it's kind of funny because why we brought the truck down. Anyway, all good. But I wanted to walk through there anyway. I wanted to film for you guys because there was a lot of cool things in that place. I thought they were cool anyway. And I had Josh with me as well, so you'll see him throughout the video. And also want to explain, the front part of the building is all outside. There's no music, so I don't have to cut out the audio for that. So you'll hear us talking and whatever, and some people in the background. When you go into the store, there was music, so I'm gonna turn off the audio and do a voiceover. I've yet to do that. But so that part will just be, I'll do the occasional voiceover and whatever. But I just want you guys to see it. I hope you enjoy it because there was some really cool stuff in there. And I just want to thank the antique shop for allowing me to film. I did get permission to go through there. So I think it's Adamstown. I have to double check. I'm so sorry. I forget the name of it. I will put it on the title of this channel. I think it's Adamstown Antiques. I think that's what it's called. So thank you guys so much for allowing me to film in your store. I really, really appreciate it. I love going through your shop and seeing all the vendors and all the cool things that they have. And it means a lot to me to be able to go through and just be able to film that and share that with my subscribers and people who watch. So thank you guys so much again for that. All right, well, go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and show the clips, and then I'll come back real quick at the end just to do a quick, brief outro. Oh, this is cool. That's cool. Oh, there's more of them. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. Oh, there's a legit guy sitting there at first. Oh, there's four. When we first walked in, I thought this guy was real. I'll zoom out just a little bit here so you can get more of an idea. This is one of those, yeah, the woodward plants. Wow. Yep. Oh, that thing's nice. A lot of stuff in here I can't walk through now. I'll have to go around the other side. Let's see, it's over here. They always have the coolest stuff here. Benches. Oh yeah, we saw this the other day too. This is so cool. These always go for a lot of money. You can still use these though. These are decent. I got company today. Hi, Josh. Hi. Oh yeah? Wow. I still love this little cabinet. When Josh and I were here the other day, we actually noticed this thing. It does it kind of like folds and opens. Just so cool. This would be so cool like in a laundry room, like above your washer and dryer. This still has like so much life left in it. Is this one open? Yeah, there we go. So cool. So blind.
sold their.
I'm trying to include the prices. Thing's cool. Oh, I think my lenses are dirty. I think my camera's. Remember this? This thing is really cool. Yeah. I love the shelf space. It's not really deep though. That's the only thing. It's like $2.95. Oh yeah.
Looks kind of like our set, except way thicker.
Oh yeah. I don't know if that's even fiberglass. That looks like plastic to me.
They claim it's that
Woodward or Woodard or whatever it is. It doesn't look it. If you look up close, that looks like plastic to me. I'm not saying it's not, but it's not fiberglass. I don't think. Cool stuff in here. Josh and I were here the other day, and this table said for free, and now they're saying it's not. Oh well. They still have the orange carts though. I love these. These are those folding carts. This actually will fold down. That's so cool. This little wicker lamp. This is cool. And if I remember correctly, Josh, they went what, 45 for this and 60 for the one in the back. I'm trying to remember the prices. I'm trying to include prices. I'm not always that great at remembering. And this thing is cool. This was not here when we were here last week. Our Millery here. I'm saying that right. But the base is really cool. Some images in there. I have one of these at home. What? Oh, it's actually not a bad price. It's pretty. Like the hen background too. That's really cool. What do you see? What? Oh yeah. Interesting. This thing is so cool. It's plastic. I thought it was like a metal. Oh, that's kind of fun.
That's cool,
what do they want for that? $38.50. I don't know why I like this weird stuff. Kind of fun though. I think there's like a maker's mark on it. So, no, nothing on the bottom. That's fun though. That'd be really cool to hang like necklaces off. It's so like out there and crazy.
People are nervous about their gargoyle. They put them in a cage.
Oh. Oh, that's awesome. He's been caged. Were you bad? Were you naughty? What do they want from him? 48, it looks like. And $18.50 for that little cage. That's actually not bad. That's cute. Tins and Pyrex. Oh, these are cute. Oh, that's a cute cake pan. The glass, little glass knob on the top is cool. 45. Oh, this is cool. What are you? Sure. Oh, it's for Hoosier cabinet. That's what it's for. Duh. I think it's for like flour or something. Is this one we saw the other day? They didn't move it. This thing is so freaking cool. I want $58 for it though. But it actually like, can you do it? I gotta hold my phone. I'll show you how it works. That's so cute. That's awesome. Look at these stuff in here. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, that's good. Yes.
So
Yeah. An old teapot into a fly head.
oh, they did? Oh, this planner is so cool. What is it again? I just saw that earlier. Oops, I'm tripping. Turn it sideways.
It's a teapot.
Oh.
Originally.
Oh, they turned it to like an art. Oh, it's artwork.
Yeah.
I thought it was a teapot. I'm like, how the heck do you feel it? That's
It's
cute.
a big fly head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See anything good? Oh, that's right. You can't get
This
in
is
here.
the unimpregnable one. There's no way in.
If you want something way in the back, good luck. They have a lot of cool stuff in here, though. Look at all the chairs.
Fight your way through.
Oh, there's a Costco store up there. Really went for you. Ooh, steady on now. 29. This is cute. Oh, that'd be a good thumbnail.
Yeah, it's actually a water fountain.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Oh, that's cute. That'd make an awesome water fountain. I love the whimsy of it. Oh, I remember these from last time. Like a cheap metal, but I really feel like you could do something cool with these.
No. Yeah, for sure.
Mailbox. Oh, it's an old 7-Up crate. Only 20 for that? That's cool.
Got one more over there.
Where? Oh, over there. Oh, yeah. Another one. Right there.
I always thought it'd be interesting if you could find different ways to like custom cabinets if you bought the right ones. Turn them into drawers.
Oh, yeah. How cool would that be? And just leave them open so you could see the side, but then... It's a good idea. I like the idea of the drawers. Makes sense. Teeny tiny wicker. Some lunch boxes. Regrets. $10. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's missing a couple of its panels.
If it wasn't missing panels and it was cleaned
That's
up, it would
cool.
be
Oh my gosh, yeah,
really, really
beautiful.
good.
Well, the one
It's
part
cool looking anyway.
it looks like it's just missing one or two. Or is it missing a
Three.
bunch? Oh, okay. So I'm like, if it was just the one side, you could hang it like against. Like if you had it back in the corner.
You could hang,
Parts
it
are
like, you
missing.
could hang it like this. And it would
Oh yeah, that's so pretty. I love those. Around here. Nope, hold on. Oh, look, this planter. 45 for that. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Look at the old stuff in here.
be take you to MASH.
Oh, there you go. Signs. Sorry, because I'm chewing gum. I'm smacking my gum. Oh, they still have these wood pieces. We saw these last time. They went 40 each, which I think is a good price, but I don't know if I want to spend that money right now. But this would be really cool, like up on a shelf or something, because there's, let me pull one out here. Ooh. Just pull it out here so you can see it a little bit better. My filming is, that's kind of cool. I might just leave that there. So what is that? They use the ends of what?
Wait.
Nail pipe. That's kind of cool. That's a good use of it. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's so cool. And what is the price? 42. 42.50. Right, when you first walk in, they have these really neat cast iron chairs, and this I think it's a planter. It looks like a crown. A couple times you'll see me pointing at something because I thought I was going to be talking during the video, but the music was came through a couple times too loud. So the chairs were, I don't know if you can see it, $295. They're gorgeous, really, really neat. Josh had pointed that out to me. We like old tins and old containers, and it was for the old shuttlecocks for badminton. It was a neat little container, and I think it still had them in there. When you shook it, you could hear little pieces in there. And I saw this vase the other day. I loved how green it was. I didn't realize until I read it said grasshoppers. There's grasshoppers on it. I didn't even notice it until after I read it. That is so cool. Yeah, I had so much footage of this place. I actually had to chop out a bunch of it because this video would have been way too long. But like just about in every booth there's something interesting. Josh found this really cool top hat. It's definitely seen better days, but yeah, it's so worn. But I love a good top hat. It was nice shopping with Josh. We don't get a whole lot of time together, and recently we've had some more time, so it's been really, really nice and really fun. We love to go to antique shops and thrift shops together. They had a lot of cool glass cases in this antique shop, Apologies, at times there are really bad glare, so I try my best to film what was inside. That green jar was so cool. I love the green bottle. Okay, it's hard to see it. See that white hand? It's on a stand. I love it so much. I think they wanted like $59 for it. It'd be the coolest thing to have to like hang your hat or a coat. It's such a different piece. Like the old linens. I actually gone through there when I was there a few days beforehand, so I already knew what was in there. I am kind of on the lookout for mid-century materials. You can find some really good ones on eBay, but if you can find them in an antique shop, sometimes you can get a better deal. Again, some of these booths were just packed with items. It's hard to take it all in. I apologize for the constant clearing of my throat. It's allergy season, so please be patient with me. And that was the other thing too. A lot of these booths you had to look up, and I have a hard time remembering to do that. There's stuff on the walls, there's stuff hanging from the ceiling, there's stuff everywhere. It said $30. I realized my phone didn't focus on that the way I wanted it to. That did say $30. If you see anything in here that you collect or that you like, let me know in the comments. I like to know what people collect and why. It's kind of fun. Sometimes it's because it's nostalgic. It reminds you like your grandparents or something that matches like the house that you have. It's kind of fun. I like this mount. Though it looked like it had two different kinds of wood in it. I had a hard time focusing on it, so at one point in time I need to have it against my arm just to get my phone to focus. But that was really, really cool. Really neat. And this pink and black tray was really neat. Josh and I pulled it out later, and it actually looked like it was supposed to be under like a drip tray for like a special charcoal burner. I did find some mid-century material. This was really, really cute. But the Western theme isn't quite my thing. But $20 I thought was a really, really good price for this. I'm sure somebody will find that and love it. I don't know what you would use it for, but you could do something cool. I remember these from back in the day. The door stops, cross stitch over the brick. Do you remember those? Is that just me? This little lunchbox. It's kind of cool. I like the clipper ships on it. Josh pointed this out. I missed it the first time around. It was some kind of, I forget what they call it now. I do zoom in here on the sticker and the price, which is a little hefty. Industrial Studio Light. That thing was hefty. You can even tell by the stand because like the base was like solid. That'll give you some serious lighting. And Josh pointed this out as well. It looks like it was, I'm not sure where this would be, but it does look like there'd be light bulbs screwed into the letter K. Which is why I also like shopping with somebody else sometimes, because they'll notice things that I won't see. Because I kind of get one-track minded to the different items that I like. This booth, there's two sides to it. I had to delete a lot of it because this video was way too long. But there were so many cool items, and I filmed just the one half of it. There's another side when you go around the glass case of more items on the other side. But it was such a neat variety and collage of items. Just a hodgepodge of this and that. A lot of cute like kitchen stuff. Then they had figurines, and a little bit later on I noticed the vendor had a lot of purses hanging from the top, and some creepy items, some silly, goofy items. Like, seriously, a little bit of everything in here. Which I believe is wise to do, because when you're renting out a space, you want to get as many items in there as you can. The only thing is, like, I was so afraid I was going to knock something over. Like, every once in a while, Josh and I would kind of turn around and, like, knock into something. And apologies, it does get a little dark in here. It's a little bit hard to see some items. You can just see the odd variety of items. It was so fun, though. You could have spent a whole day in there, and you would have seen something new every time you turned around. On the top shelf, there's kind of hard to see. There's this like brass dancer figurine. There's another one on the shelf earlier. I think they were so cool. I don't think there's a price on it though, because the one I looked up, I picked up and looked at, and I could not see any prices. Yeah, they had like weird things hanging up there. They had purses. They had a monkey in a cage. Okay, it's kind of funny though. Darth Vader head. And then they had some lampshades. It's hard to see. They had some purses. They had like a handmade cigar box purse somewhere up there. This is in the middle of the booth. Like when you're facing it, this glass case was right in the middle, and they had some really, really interesting things. They had the Hager pottery sign, I guess that would be, and I'm trying to think what they had. The lucite candlesticks in the back there. Somewhere in this case, I think there was actually a Bailey's cookie jar. Or was it a different one? I can't remember. I love the little ceramic piggies. They're so cute. Look at that. They're so adorable. Some little Christmas figurines. I love vintage Christmas. I think this was a booth. I can't remember. There's so many glass cases that we looked at. There was one glass case that had a really cool bracelet. Oh yeah, there's the Bailey's cookie jar. It says $95 on that. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I'm sorry. That was really fast. I had a hard time editing bits and pieces of this video, and I apologize how fast that was. Hopefully you saw the price, because I missed it. That's $18 for that fork. The Majolica plate is $68. Hopefully you can see that. I feel like I haven't filmed in a while, and I do feel a little rusty, so I am trying to get better at taking my time. I still feel like I'm rushing through. I'm not sure why I'm doing that. I love Majolica plates. They're so lovely. I love all the green. Like this booth especially made me happy because of all the green. I love green. I mean, I love all the colors, but something about green makes me happy. Again, I'm not sure why. I haven't looked it up, but this little soap dish was kind of expensive. It said spongeware pottery, $40. Is that like a high-end, expensive, hard to find vintage? I don't know why it'd be $40. Maybe for good reason. $18.50. I actually found later another section in this booth. There was actually another one of these. So there were actually two in this booth. And I wanted that green metal bucket. I actually was thinking about it since the last time we were there, and then I decided against it. They went $30 for it, which is actually a really good price because on eBay they go for a lot more. And Josh pointed these out to me. These are cool little jars that came with the spoons. I could not read the lettering on there, so let me know if you know about them. But the whole set was really interesting. I think the spoons were silver. And I do kind of get a shot here of the price. $46, and I think it says, oh, I don't know. Lime Gent? I am not sure. It was a really neat set. Again, I would never have seen that. I don't think I would have paid attention to it on my own. But it was cool that Josh pointed those out to me. I know some people really love old signs, so I wanted to include this booth because there were some really neat ones. On this wall, I think the most interesting one, the interesting sign on here were these license plates from Japan. I've never seen anything like this from Okinawa. I thought that was so cool. And this part I'm filming for my dad. My dad likes these big bikes. In fact, I think he owns one right now, unless he sold it. But I know my dad loves these, so I wanted to include this specifically for him, but hopefully you'll enjoy it as well. But I wanted to get the price, and I wanted to get some close-ups of certain parts of it, because I think my dad would get a kick out of this. He actually helped the one he has in his garage, or at one point in time, he took one of my kids and had them sit on it. I have a picture of one of them on one of these tall bikes. Hard to see, I apologize. My phone only got so clear on that one. This one was pretty pricey. I'm pretty sure the one my dad got, he did not pay that amount, but my dad's might have been a reproduction. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check with him. I love this sign. It was so sweet. Little salty price-wise for myself, but I love that sign. It was so cute. This booth has some really interesting items. Their prices were a little salty. For me personally, they might have been very good for what they were. But they had some really, really interesting things. Like, I like this. I guess it's like a towel rack, or I'm not sure what you would use this for. But I love the hand-carved leaves. Assuming it's hand-carved. The item behind it was really cool. It looks like part of an old door, and they kind of put things together. That iron hand, they sell this at Hobby Lobby. That's not actually old. I used to have one, and I never ended up using it, so I got rid of it. So, $195. I feel like it's a little steep for that. It's cool for what it is. That's just my personal opinion. The Majolica plate. I love those, but I am so cheap. I have a hard time paying that much for a plate. And they go for that. That's what they go for. But I thought these figurines were really interesting. I've never seen anything like them. And I believe it says mid-century on them. You know, $125 mid-century. Handmade. Okay, this is cool. I saw this last time and I wanted to include it in this video. So this is an old, I think it's for in a store. It would hold needles, hooks. I can't remember. What does it say? The best hook I've ever used. I can't talk today. Which is unfortunate when you're doing a voiceover. But I love this thing. They wanted $150 for it. I forgot to zoom in on the price, so apologies. But I do know that they wanted $150. But how cool is this? Oh, I love this too. Okay, so this is, I think, for spices. When we were here a couple days before this, I just instantly fell in love with it. It's very old. I love the color, but it's for spices. I was telling Josh I would use it for salt or something. Now, unfortunately, this was pricey as well. But how cool is that? It looks ancient. Assuming it really is old, but I think it is. But considering how old they're saying that it is, the 1850s, $210, I'm pretty sure you're not going to find them in every antique shop, thrift store, whatever. I think because of the rarity, that's why it's so pricey. And I don't know anything about these dolls. I'm not at all knowledgeable about the value of older dolls. But they were neat for what they were. love the green globe. The lamp was so interesting. Only 75, I don't think it was terrible for a lamp base. A little dusty, but that's alright, that can be cleaned. The ruby red, oh, this glass always reminds me of my mother-in-law. She loves this kind of glass. This little toy house, oh my word, it was so cute. I love the little front porch. I forgot to get a price though, I'm sorry. I'm kind of curious myself. A store display, these big massive teacups. Later on I have Josh pick one up just so you can see how big it is. Of course he had to be silly. But these things were huge and they were kind of lightweight. They were neat. I don't know what you use them for, but they were really fun. This globe is really cool, but I mainly like the stand that it was on. I don't know why it had a compass, to be honest. Oh, and Josh was showing me this really neat tray. It had hallmarks, but it didn't look like English hallmarks. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure it was silver plated. I'm pretty positive it was not real silver because of the price. This thing was massive, and I love the details around the edge of the tray. The little clusters of grapes. It was just... Can you imagine this polished up? Like, how cool would this thing be? I had to touch it, of course. It just felt really cool. I forget how much they want. I think it's $85. I think I do zoom in on the price here. Yeah. I thought this little like head was so cute. It reminded me of my friend's daughter. She looked exactly like my friend's daughter. Without, you know, not the gold, but like, oh, it looks like my friend's little girl. This booth had some really cool clothing. I didn't go through the clothing. I knew I didn't have time for that. I think this hat stand, I just like the color of the little knob on the top. I think they won $18.50 if memory serves. Oh yeah, Josh was showing me this old Mickey Mouse who has obviously seen better days. In the same booth, there's this little clown, like stuffed clown. I can't tell if it's cute or creepy. I think it's more cute. Upside down bear. Apparently they're partying very hard in this booth. I tried to take my time filming that, but if you want to go back and pause it and read it, you can. Okay, these were cool. The reason I filmed these, Josh pointed these out to me. They're actually made by one of the guys on the Forged in Fire TV show on the History Channel. These are actually made by him. One of the guys. I forget the name now. But the handles are really cool. I wish they would have shown the knives a little bit more. The leather case on the blade itself was nice, but it would have been really cool. There you can see the damask a little bit on the knife. I just thought that was really cool that they had knives in there by one of the guys actually from the TV show. She was so cool. I didn't realize she was a lamp until later. Later on, Josh realized it, so I go back and get the price and stuff. I loved the head. At first I thought it was just like a mannequin head type thing. But she's an actual lamp. Yeah, $295. That's a little steep for me. Probably a very good price for her, but I love that. So cool. An Alice in Wonderland teacup and saucer. I left it there. I have so many Alice in Wonderland items right now. Plus the 45 was a bit much for me. It was probably a really good price for that because it came with the saucer. I love the heads and even those little figurines off to the right there. I don't know what they were. Okay, this was cute. Like in the background here, I do zoom in here in a minute. I like the little figurine. She looks like a little grumpy girl. It's so cute. I don't know if it's part of a dollhouse or a little paper theater. These shoes were odd. I could not tell if they were actual shoes or just for decor. They look seriously uncomfortable. I'm sorry, I was trying to lean over a bunch of items to film them, so I apologize. I'm a little shaky on this. And these were wood inlay. I'm not a huge clown fan, but I was really impressed by the work on those. I think this is like a board for some kind of game. I'm not sure. It looked homemade, but well done. I would love to know how old that horse was. And he's a perfect size because you could easily display this in your house, and it was very cool. Sorry, I keep saying that. Very cool. Getting a little redundant. I love these. I've seen these on eBay. They're like lipstick holders. $18, really good price. I was so tempted to buy her. I love the light fixture. I couldn't find a price on it though. I have this bottle, but in turquoise. It doesn't have the lid though. I think they went $99. I paid $8 for mine. But again, it doesn't have the stopper on the top. I love these beaded pillows. Have you seen these before? This one's is 1903. I think they went $69. But these little beaded pillows, I think they're so fascinating. All the work that went into that. Holy smokes. Okay, this is funny. Small change later. This is something Josh pointed out the other day. It was kind of cool. I'm just trying to show some prices on some of the items here. I think this says 89. Sorry, that's hard to see. Very fascinating clock. I do get the price on that in a minute here. I think it says $350. It says $155. I didn't get a price on the teddy bear, but we thought he was cute. This neat old like shopping bag or shopping basket, yeah, holder. That was so neat. I kind of wish now I'd pulled out one of the baskets to give you a better look. I wish I've gotten the price too. This selection of handkerchiefs. How do you say it? I don't know. Does anybody even use these anymore? I've seen people do really cool like craft or decorative things, I should say, where they hang them over windows or whatever. Josh was pulling these metal clock faces out and kind of showing me the different ones. He's had this really cool idea of making a table and putting them on like a tabletop, which I love the idea. This booth has some really neat old, I don't know if they'd be for advertising or for like in old stores. Yeah, the thread one. They had this one, which was for, I think, just for knitting, so for yarn, I guess. I love the beveled mirrors on the side. I love how it kind of spins around. I feel like you could actually use this. Like you could put this in your kitchen and put little spice jars in it or something if you wanted. It's a little big and bulky for that, but don't think I've really ever seen anything like that before. Again, another, I think these were in stores, like you would buy your, I think this is for needles. Yeah. How cool is that, though? And then I'm just feeling some odd things in this one glass case. Like, okay. Still trying to figure out what the heck this is supposed to be. I'm trying to get the price. It was really difficult. I think it says 125. Yeah. But I don't know anything about it, so. Oh, I love these little jars. They're little, like, ink jars with little heads. Oh, these are so cute. I'm not sure what those are. It is toasty out here. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope that was fun for you. I just thought that place had some really neat, unique items, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was something that was fun for you to watch. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you to my newer subscribers. I really appreciate that. Feel free to like and subscribe if you would like. Share the video if you think someone else might like this, or if you know someone who lives in the area who might like to go visit that shop and go shopping there. I highly recommend it. It is the neatest place. It really, really is. But all right, guys, I'm going to end it here. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.